Are you in the MLB, Charles?
I'm aspiring to be.
Ooh, tell us why you got this bat, Charles.
So since I have been gone from here and I come back, these people feel like they can say whatever they want, do whatever they want, invade my personal space. So I have come to the realization that I am not beat for the bullshit. I'm done with letting people antagonize me for no reason. Half the people I don't even know, which makes it a lot easier to crack them over the head.
Yo, it's a windy day out here. I was doing outreach, and who popped up on me? Our brother Charles. Y'all know last time we went in the area and the whole encampment was closed out. Yep. So Charles is going to give us an update what happened in that end and present. His current situation is on you, Charles.
So as they put everyone in shelters, because it was a emergency resolution that the mayor put together. Now she held beds for people in shelters, and I went to our brother's place, which is a Bethesda project. Now my lease, when I had, remember how I was out here because of what happened there, I was it's another Bethesda, so I went back to there, but I'm in the middle of a program change. You remember the girl Michelle I was talking about? Yo, she stopped working for them for a minute. Like, it didn't tell any of her clients, like, whatsoever. But that's neither here nor there. I got a new case manager. She's fucking awesome. I actually got to go get up with her soon. But I got my housing. I got long-term medical housing because of the eye thing. But it's now to the point where when I do the program change, I'll have my own place. I'll finally have my own spot, and it's been a long time coming because these people. It's just been a long time coming. That's all. I'm fucking excited. I've been doing everything that I need to do, trying not to, I'm not out here anymore, so there's no reason to do the things that I was doing out here anymore, except scrap, because that's how I'm making money still. But I got to start this training at Project Home for electrician trade, and once I start that, it's just up from there, way up from there. That's all.
Yo, we proud of you, Charles.
And, like the way that people were treating me out here, the way that they had this whole issue with me for whatever reason, because all I ever did was try to help people. It just made me push harder and go further to get where I need to go for my mental and myself. So I'm there. I'm right there, 75% of the way there.
Great news.
Yeah,
the AML family gonna be so happy.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Yeah, we're doing an interview right now, sir. We're doing an interview right now, sir.
So what's the day in your life look like now, Charles?
I wake up, I take a hot shower, because that's the first thing I gotta do. I've been cooking on a gas stove. I was always making pancakes and shit out on open flame, but I still come down here to take advantage of the food banks and whatnot, just because, again, I don't have the money to get food right now. But I mean, my food stamps are back on. I let them lapse. My older sister's mother passed away, so I had to kind of deal with that, and I kind of was like let everything go to the wayside. But I'm back on track with everything I need to do.
What shelter are you in?
So I'm in North Broad.
What about Smokey, Joey? Give us an update on those people.
So they're at 21st and Gerard. They can check in every 72 hours, but not for nothing, they're still out down here getting hot. But I was talking to Sam, and she said she's going to use it as a stepping stone, like they want to. So I really I want to stay on top of her to make sure that she does that, because at the end of the day, she was always a good person. Like, and it's just nature of the beast out here that makes people do silly shit. So.
Now tell us about your addiction, How is that coming along? You say you stopped?
I stopped using it.
What?
Yep.
How
There's
long
no
has
reason.
it been?
It's been almost 2 weeks now.
How do you feel?
Same. The only thing is it's not physically addicting, that's the thing. So that's why, and not for nothing, I'm very grounded in the person who I am, so it's easy for me to keep my wits about me and have me go where I need to go.
But you know you're in the lion's den.
Yep. That's why I got my back, because I'm going to knock the lion's teeth out.
What are you going to do when them days get hard and you are stressed out? What are you going to do about the bad days?
So I actually started talking to a therapist. I just doing talk therapy because it helps immensely. And being able to get that stuff out and have somebody kind of look at it in a clinical sense and objectively try to qualify everything that's going on. It just helps a lot. But she's leaving Project Home, which sucks. But I'm gonna try to find another person that I can trust. You know, it's hard to find somebody that you can trust with those kinds of personal insights, but I'm sure I'm an open book usually, so I'm sure there's somebody that will be able to help me, especially if they're like that's what they do. I'm sure I can find somebody to help me out. Well, the mayor kind of had this whole cleanup on the streets. I'm sure you've seen it. Like, there's really nobody out on the streets anymore. The cops are on every single corner. They're cracking down on a lot of shit, which not for nothing is good, because it needs to. There's families here. This is a town. Like, it's a part of a city that people have been living in for years, decades. So the fact that people kind of, it's just disrespectful to do some of the shit that they've been doing. So they bought it.
Right. Charles, if you could speak any language in this world, what language would you love to speak?
I want to learn Japanese. I already speak English and Spanish and a little bit of Korean.
Can you say something Korean for us?
안녕하세요.
What that?
That's hello, like the proper form of hello.
Where you learn how to speak that from?
So the high school I went to, they have a sister school in South Korea, and I learned from the kids that came over.
Charles, do you prefer to eat out or to cook?
I would prefer to cook, because I've always been in the restaurants and been able to make money. And it's just something. It's more satisfying to eat.
More love, right?
Because you put yourself into it. So.
And you're not gonna find fly in your food. Hope
not anymore. Thankfully.
Because I bought food the last time, it was fly in that shit.
Out here?
Nah, for my favorite restaurant. I'm like, oh my God.
That's nice.
Right. So Charles, if you could have a dinner with any celebrity, who would it be and why?
It would be. That's a hard one.
Think about it.
Do they have to be alive still?
Huh?
Do they have to be alive still?
A lobster?
Alive still.
Oh, I'm not. I guess not. Yeah.
That was something you said. Yeah. Let me see. Probably either Janet Jackson or Beyonce, because I'm always singing her songs.
What are some of your favorite Beyonce songs?
Scared of Lonely. Beautiful Nightmare, and Love on Top.
Beyonce got a lot of supporters out there.
She's one of the most, like, she's the pinnacle of a lot of like music, and some, like, I heard a rumor that Sia was writing a lot of her songs, and they had her locked up.
What?
Not really, but yeah, Sia's a ghostwriter for her, which makes sense, because a lot of the nuances that are in her songs, like they follow the her voice progression.
Right.
It's really cool.
Okay, Charles, we about to wrap things up, man. What do you got planned for the rest of your day today?
I'm gonna go break that big ass fan down that's right behind you. I have some copper wire I gotta strip, and then I'm going to go to the scrapyard on Somerset, because he's open 24/7. and take my ass home.
What do you?
It's too cold.
well,
It's not
today's
that cold,
a little
but-
better.
Yeah, and the rain this morning was not like
Right.
nutty, but I'm glad that it stopped.
Right.
But this wind is something else.
Yeah, I thought it was going to rain all day, but thank God
It was
stopped.
supposed to, but they told me that there's snow in the Poconos over here in conversation, but
Right? I have heard people saying it's been snowing in that neck of the woods. So Charles, before we take flight, man, what do you want to say to the AML family? People have been asking about you.
I want to say thank you for all of the well wishes, all the support, all of the donations, all of the things that you've done to help keep my mental out here in the right spot. And I want to make sure that y'all continue doing for people out here that you did for me, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, helping each other out.
And then motivational words you can leave with us, Charles.
Don't let anybody steal your energy. Don't let anyone steal your energy. Don't let people take up any more space in your mind than they need to just by looking at them. You look at them, they're already in your head, and then you just be out. Like, it's the way that people use what they see as weakness is so fucking retarded. Like, I shouldn't use that word. It's so, like, I don't understand. Like, it makes it so like they're not human beings. They treat people less than. So I don't get it. But it is what it is. You can't control what people do. You can only.
We can inspire people, but we can't control them.
Exactly.
And we wouldn't want to control anybody anyway, but we hope that they will learn from, mistakes and wrongdoings.
Well, the mistakes and wrongdoings, that's subjective because they don't see that they're doing wrong. They see that they're doing something that is a game to them. But we'll see how long the game lasts, because
We'll keep them in our prayers. That's all we can do, pray for them.
I really don't.
Yeah, that's you. I hear you.
Like, no, I don't want to pray for them, because they're like, the way that they're treating human beings, their souls are ugly. Like, their souls are ugly, and
I know what you mean.
It makes it so you can't like even
have sympathy for them, right?
Or
empathy.
even they have no empathy, so why have sympathy?
Yeah,
for
they
them?
cold-hearted people. I understand what you mean, but no matter what, we're not gonna let them change the people who we are.
Oh no, I did it, and I refuse to.
Because some people let them change who they are.
Yes, they do.
But
And it's
we're not gonna do that.
sad.
Okay, Charles, thank you for this update, brother. I'm
Yeah,
glad
of
you're alive. Thank you for the good news. The AML family gonna be happy, and we're gonna stay connected. Do you have a phone now?
I do. It's not charged now. See, I can keep it now, but it's not charged.
You gotta send me a message on Facebook,
Yeah,
brother.
I will. As soon as I go home, I'll plug it in.
All right, cool.
I let somebody use my fucking box down on 8th Street, and she dipped off.
You know that's how it
it
goes.
is.
Right. Okay, Charles. Well, thank you, man.
Here's your,
Enjoy the rest of your day,
battery
brother.
pack.